The U.S. military is condemning the hostage video released over the weekend of a captured American soldier being held by the Taliban. CBS News' Mandy Clark is in Kabul, Afghanistan this morning with the latest on Private First Class Bo Bergdahl. Mandy, good morning.
Good morning. Yes, the family of the kidnapped U.S. soldier is hoping for a safe return. The U.S. military is saying it's doing everything it can to find him. And now the biggest ongoing operation in eastern Afghanistan is the hunt for Private First Class Bo Bergdahl. They are heartbreaking images for a family to watch. In the 28 minutes of footage, a nervous-looking Private Bergdahl says he's scared and misses his friends and family.
I have my girlfriend who is hoping to marry. I have a very, very good family.
The U.S. military have condemned the video as Taliban propaganda.
We're very unhappy with the exploitation, public exploitation of a prisoner and the humiliation that goes with that. That's a violation of international law.
The soldier from Idaho went missing last month. In the video, he says he was captured lagging behind a patrol. And prompted by his captor off camera, he gives a message to the people of America.
Please bring us home so that we can be back where we belong and not over here wasting our time and our lives.
The Taliban said it's willing to consider a ransom for his release, but the U.S. military insists there will be no negotiating with terrorists. His father, Bob Bergdahl, thanked the American people for their support and asked them to continue to pray for his son. Maggie?
CBS's Mandy Clark in Kabul, Afghanistan. Thank you, Mandy. Joining us now from Haley, Idaho, is Private Bergdahl's former boss at a local coffee house, Sue Martin. Good morning, Sue.
Good morning.
We only know Private Bergdahl from what we see on the tape, a scared young man who chokes up when talking about how much he misses his family. What can you tell us about him?
I can understand him being very emotional right now. He's also a very capable young man and very diverse and an intelligent and very intelligent young man.
What is your feeling this morning knowing that your friend is being held in these conditions?
It's a struggle for everybody. It's a very difficult situation. I'm concerned obviously for Bo and for his family as well.
Have you spoken with them? How are they doing?
I spoke with Bob, Bo's father, yesterday. They are appreciative of their request to remain in privacy at this time. They've asked me to be this person to answer your questions and give a glimpse of Bo, and to also allow our coffee shop to be a location for the community and people to express their support.
Knowing Bo as well as you do, what do you think will keep him hanging in there during this ordeal?
Bo's a very strong man. He's capable of being very athletic and outgoing physically, as well as joining ballet. So I think his internal strength will help him. I think if there's any way for our country and other countries to let him know that we are supporting him, we'll carry him as far as he needs to go.
Sue Martin, we thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you.
Joining us now is Jerry Van Dyke, a CBS News security and terror consultant. Good morning, Jerry.
Good morning.
You spent months in Afghanistan, much of it with the Taliban. You know their culture, you know the codes by which they live. What are they trying to say with this video?
They're doing two things. They are sending a message to the United States and its allies equally. They're sending a message to the Afghan public. What they are saying is that we can treat American soldiers, we can treat prisoners better than Americans are treating them. There's a story in the New York Times this morning, also in the Wall Street Journal earlier, about prisoner abuse, Americans abusing prisoners in Afghanistan. What they are saying to the Afghan public is that we can do a better job. Do not be afraid of us in the future.
Because he's clean, the place looks like he's being fed.
Very interesting point. That's a signal there. He's wearing nice clothes, he's being fed, he has a cup of tea there. This is part of what's called Pashtunwali, ancient tribal code that predates Islam. And what they are saying is that we will protect to the death. This is the principal code in Pashtunwali, to the death, a guest in our home. He is in someone's home right now. My belief is, my hope of course is, and my cautious feeling is that he will be protected. He will not be harmed.
Yes, because we all have that horrible image of Daniel Pearl being killed, but that was Al-Qaeda.
That
This
is
the
different.
Taliban,
This,
two different
Al-Qaeda
things.
killed Daniel Pearl. There have been 8 kidnappings, some of which we know of, some have been kept secret. Most of these people along the Afghan-Pakistani border, and I have spent months and months in Afghan villages along that border there, have been released.
Let's hope. Thank you, Jerry Van Dyke. Appreciate it.